สวัสดีนะครับคุณพ่อคุณแม่แล้วก็น้องๆนะครับทุกท่านเลยนะครับก็ผมพุทธีนะครับผมวันนี้นะครับเราได้รับเกียรติจากProfessor จากทาง Waseda University นะครับผมวันนี้หัวข้อนะครับผมก็จะเกี่ยวกับเรื่องแนวออก Science นิดๆเนาะนะครับก็คือหัวข้อที่เราจะคุยกันวันนี้ครับผมก็จะคือ What you will learn in advance in Science and Engineering นะครับก็วันนี้เราได้รับเกียรติจาก Professor Sawada นะครับผมจากWaseda University นะครับยังไงก็ขอมอบหน้าที่ตรงนี้ให้กับ Professor ครับProfessor Sawada thank you
yes
okay
yes thank you very much for that สวัสดีครับ my name is Hideyuki Sawada from Waseda University yes I belong to Waseda University Japan and my expertise is physics. In fact, I belong to the Department of Physics, and but my topic is not the pure physics, but much application like robots and machine learning, like artificial intelligence, deep learning, like a human intelligence. So, okay, then these are the topics today. Firstly, I would like to briefly introduce Waseda University in Japan.And then next I move to the introduction of the robotics research in our school, and then I will move to the introduction of the robotic studies and AI studies, and also if I have enough time, I will introduce my own topic of research. Firstly, this is the introduction of Waseda University. Okay. Do you know Waseda University? Maybe no. Okay. In Japan, we have two, kind of universities. One is public universities owned by Japanese government, and the other is private universities. And the Waseda University is one of the private universities.This is the main tower of our campus in our campus, and also this is Professor Okuma, who was the founder of Waseda University in 1880 something. I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay. As a private university, we have clear missions to the public in Japan, and one is, this is very important, the independence of learning, not to be directed by the government or public, but what we are thinking of important is the independence of learning for students and research activities.And also the second one is practical utilization of knowledge and knowledge and including science and literature and anything. And also the third one is to educate young people to be a good citizen. Okay. And these are the list of the prime ministers in Japan. We have Shigenobu Okuma is the founder of Waseda University, and also he was the 8th prime minister in Japan. And so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 prime ministers so far in the history of Japan. And also we have many business leaders in Sony, Samsung, Casio, Lotte, and ANA, it is the airplane company, and Honda is a automotive companies, and Nintendo, it's a gaming company, and the Uniqlo, Shiseido, and so on. Many founders was studied in Waseda University, and also we have many appearing in the rank of the research activity and the education and some more. We are the top university in Japan together with the University of Tokyo. And the University of Tokyo is the public university, and Waseda and the Tokyo University are the two top universities in public and private. Okay. And the number of the students in undergrad in Waseda is about 35,000 in total, and also the half of them go up to the graduate school. We also have 7,000, more than 7,000 international students, which is the greatest number of the international students in Japan that has Waseda is the top university who accept foreign students from all over the world. And also, our university encourage all Japanese students to go out to study abroad, and then more than 4,000 students are going abroad for several months or around 1 year during the study years every year. And also this is the greatest number in all the Japanese universities. Okay, and also we also have English-based degree programs with 7 undergraduate programs and 14 in graduate schools, and in total we have 50 English programs, so that the English-speaking student is able to study in Waseda University together with Japanese students. And of course, Japanese students are pretty excellent, and all the students speak very good English. And also, for my students in my laboratory, I always encourage my students to write papers in English, technical papers in English, not in Japanese. Okay, and we also have offices, international offices in all over the world, in Europe, of course in Thai. I think we have Bangkok office in Waseda University Bangkok office, like this, and the Taipei, Singapore, some more in China, like this. And this is for Japanese students. Each year, the number of applicants of Japanese students are almost more than like this, more than 100,000 students apply for the entrance, and we accept only this number. So competition ratio for Japanese students is pretty low, maybe one of the lowest university in Japan. So the students has to study pretty good to pass the entrance examination, because the ratio is almost 1:8 or something like that. Waseda University is also situated in the center of Tokyo, very close to Shinjuku, just a 5 minutes ride to Shinjuku station, and a 10 minutes train ride to Shibuya. And also, it is close to Tokyo station and Akihabara. So in our campus, you can enjoy not only of studying, but also the activities in daily life in the center of Tokyo. It's pretty good. Okay, that's all. This is the brief introduction of Waseda University. Then I go back to the introduction of research. Okay, this one. Is it okay? Do you understand my English? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, let's move to the introduction of robotic and AI research. Okay, Waseda University is famous for its robotic studies. The Waseda University developed the biped human-sized robot in in 1973 as Robot 1, Waseda Robot 1. This is the first robot with a human size, with a height of 180 centimeters. And the robot was able to walk, the world first, almost just 50 years ago. And after that, about 10 years, we invented keyboard playing robot. as robot 2. The robot played, the robot, okay, you see, the robot is equipped with camera together with hands and legs. Then firstly, the robot is read the musical score to understand the music. Then the robot start to play the keyboard by moving its hands and legs. Okay. Then we established a humanoid project in 1992. Then after that we have developed many robots like this. So Waseda University is a very famous university as a robotic studies in Japan. Not only Japan, also but the world. Okay, this is a video that introduces the first robot to walk. You see, the robot is able to walk. You see, the robot, the first robot walk very slowly like this. Can you recognize it? The robot robot walked very slowly. Can you guess how many seconds did it require? Almost 30 seconds for one step. 30 seconds. This means that the robot kept balance in each motion like this to move one step. So it took 30 minutes. This way of walking is very different from our walking because we do not walk like that. We walk like this very quickly. Instead, in each motion, you cannot stop. While walking, if you have something in a bump, you hit it, then you fall down. This means that in each motion, you do not take balance. We call this dynamic walking. Dynamic is time dependent. Our body moves dynamically. This means not static. Static is to stay balanced in each motion. But the first robot is not similar to our dynamic motion, but static one. So it took 30 seconds for one step, like this. But it worked, like this. Then in 10 years, the robot was evolved to realize a dynamic motion. Okay, this is the piano. Like this. It walked much faster, like a human. And also, the new version could walk on steps. It was almost 40 years ago. Like this. Yeah. And so far we have developed many kinds of robots like this. And this is again the second robot to play keyboard like this after reading and recognizing musical scores. And in Japan, we had an expo in Tsukuba City, north of Tokyo. And in the expo event, the robot played this keyboard with real orchestra. This one shows maybe like this. It was really a sensational event that the robot could work together with human musical players like this. This is a kind of a collaboration with human. Like this. Like this. And then next one. This is a biped. This one. This robot is a bipedal robot, and the robot is able to express the emotion like feeling like happy walk or sad walk like this. It is a kind of exaggerated, but we tried to let the robot to express human-like feeling by moving the body differently. And also, this is the first trial of the robot in the world. Okay. Yeah. And also, okay, this is the latest one. Do you know Gundam? It is animation. And yeah, about 5 years ago, about 5 years ago, we established a project called Gundam Global Challenge to develop a real-size Gundam and to let it move real-sized. Okay, this is really a big event, and we have prepared it for the Olympic game to be held 2020. But due to the corona situation, we extended the Olympic Games into 2021, and also the Gundam got some effect. Okay, the Professor Hashimoto, he is the former vice president of Waseda University, and he was the leader of this project. And also he is my doctoral supervisor. And in fact, I got a PhD from Professor Hashimoto. Okay, and this is my colleague in the Hashimoto laboratory. Okay, and Dr. Ishii is also Waseda graduate. And, yes, this robot was realized with the power of Waseda University. Almost all the members of this challenge was given by the Waseda graduates. Okay, and yeah, this is a Gundam robot situated in Yokohama. Yes, about, let's see, how many kilometers? 20 kilometers from Tokyo. Yeah, close to the port. Okay, and the height is 18 meters. And the weight is 25 tons. Okay, you see, the height is 10 times of human. Okay, then quiz. Okay, if you make your height 10 times, then how much weight you will gain? How much times of weight should you have? Okay, the height becomes 10 times. How about the weight? 10 times? 100 times? 1,000 times? The answer is 1,000 times, because the weight is proportional to 10 to third power, because the length, width, and what? This one, the depth. So 10 by 10 by 10, in total, the weight should be 10 to third times, 1,000 times. So the height, the weight became 25 tons. Yeah. And okay, I give the demonstration. Okay, yes. Okay, this is this is the human. Okay. This is a robot. Okay, see. Okay, let's see, I skip it. It starts moving. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Yeah. It starts moving like this. and skip it, and then it okay. Okay. Yeah, it moves like this. Okay, with the size of 10 times bigger than human. Incredibly like this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The robot. This robot will be exhibited until March next year, 2024. So you have almost half a year to see. After the exhibition, March next year, it will be disassembled. It will be disassembled because the maintenance is pretty difficult. Yeah. And also, this area has a contract until next year, so we have to give the area back to the Yokohama city without anything. So if you want to see it, you have to go there and within half a year. Okay. After that, nothing. Yeah, it is amazing. It is pretty big, and it is amazing. And okay, but yeah. So to construct this one, we have developed many of them, especially the motors. Okay. What? Okay. Yes. The robot installs maybe how many motors? Maybe uncountable number of motors, especially in the elbows and the knees and this one ankles. That we developed especially strong special motor with the special power, because there is no such big motors so far to let it move. So we had a very big challenge to realize this machine. Okay. Then also we human. Suppose that the weight is 6 kilograms. Kilogram is okay. The unit is kilograms in Thailand, right? 60 kilograms. Okay. When we walk like this, how much weight you will expect to have in the knee for the 60 kilograms person when you walk? Yeah, you can see that the aged people sometimes or occasionally have a problem of knee. Some aged person have a pain in the knee or ankle. So this means that the exceptional power is given to the knee or some power or back when you walk or when you move. Can you guess how much power? How much force? About 5 times of weight just to walk. For the person with the weight of 60 kilograms, about more than 200 kilograms of weight is given to the knee, to the bone and this junction. It is pretty big, force for the human being and the biological material with bone and the junction. So if you have some problem, or if you get some, too much strong force in the knee, you may have trouble in your knee or back due to this kind of, strong force to be affected to affect to your junctions. So you have to be careful. Just to walk, the weight, the 5 times weight will be given to the knee. And when you run, the force should be 7 times or 8 times. So pretty strong force will be expected to have. This is physics. 60 kilogram is a static weight. While you are just, standing, the static weight is given to your, to your parts, your body parts. But once you move, you will have a dynamics of the motion, which you will study in the university, in the subject of physics. About 5 times to 7 to 8 times force, a greater force will be given. This is science. This is physics. Okay, then robots. So, for the development of robots, you have to consider not only the mechanical structure of the mechanical reproduction of the body, but also you have to consider how much force is given to each part, because material have some limitation of given power. It will break if you give stronger force, and especially junction. If you want to let the junction move, you need to give power or force to the motor for the junction. So this, moving force has to be calculated beforehand in the stage of the designing. Right? This is very important. If the motor power is not enough, the junction won't move. And or it will be broken due to the force. So beforehand, you have to calculate how much force will be expected in the structure of the of the any part of the robotic body. To realize it. Then the robots. As you know, there are many of robots are running in industries like manufacturing systems and factories. The robots are working to assemble or to weld the parts, something like that. And we call them industrial robots. These robots are working in industry. I mean the secondary sector of industries. We have many of them. To make or to manufacture such robots, we have to consider the machines and the materials, to be strong enough. And also these days we are developing robots to work in the primary sector. I mean like agriculture or not industry, especially agriculture, as agricultural robots to support or to automatically put seeds in land or to cultivate the products and more. Or sometimes the robot has to work with the farmers. So we have to consider the machine and the natural environment, or sometimes human beings, to work together. And also the third tertiary sector or third sector of industries, which should be a service robot or services. And these days in a restaurant, we have robots to bring your dishes to the customers, right? Yeah, we have such robots these days. Such robot is able to recognize the tables and the people. When you walk, then the robot stops. And also in the airport, yeah, Suvarnabhumi Airport. I came to Bangkok 3 days ago. I saw a cleaning robot in Suvarnabhumi automatically moving. I walked to the robot, then the robot stopped in front of me, not to collide with me. It is good, very good. It was cute. So in such robot, the service robot has to recognize human and to work in a human environment. This. Okay, maybe it is okay. I skip it. Okay, the directions on the robots. Okay, in the stage is from the secondary sector, first sector, and the tertiary sector. The robot should be from factory to home. Okay, the such robot has to be human friendly to work with human in a human living environment. And then also the robot should be Superman to human. Okay, the industrial robots are something like a Superman because such robots are able to manufacture uncountable number of products repeatedly. You know, human will be tired if you make some repeating works, but the robots are not like that. It is like a Superman. They are not tired. They work much faster than human to produce, right? But for the human friendly robots, the robot has to be not Superman but human. Okay. This is an important idea, so that the robot is able to simulate or understand what the human is, so that the robots are able to work together. And also the interface. I mean, interface means the interaction between the robots and human. Such robots should accept human gestures or human walking and human, so that the robots are able to work together by body touch or gestures, something. Okay, so we call this graphical user interface to post graphical interface, like a much complex interactions. Okay, yeah. Okay, then so in the research of robots, so far the robot has been developed for the automation. So in such robots, what is important is to understand the physics to work in a production. And then in the second one, the robots in factory, the robot has to work logically by assemble something by following the programs. Okay, and the robot in human environment, the robot has to understand human, and kansei is a Japanese word, which means emotion, human feeling, human sympathy, or human intuition, and something like that. Okay, this is what I mean robotic researchers these days are working to develop new robots. Okay, yeah. Then what is important for such robots is firstly artificial intelligence to recognize human environment like a human brain. Okay, and maybe AI is a word, as you may know. This is human intelligence is an intelligence demonstrated by machines in contrast to the natural intelligence displayed by humans. Okay, then AI, the idea for AI was born in about 80 years ago. Firstly, it was introduced by McCulloch and Pitts as a neural model, which is a simplified model of human nervous system. Okay. Then later, in the Dartmouth workshop, the word artificial intelligence, AI, was introduced. Then after, the AI is the word to reproduce human brain activity or human thinking method using computers. Okay? And then the Rosenblatt introduced perceptron, okay, a perceptron to how to calculate, how to realize a calculation using computers, right? Okay. Then, okay, the Ramenhart, this guy introduced a backpropagation algorithm so that the perceptron works like human brain, so that the human, so that the perceptron learns adaptively like a human. Okay, human is able to learn something occasionally. So this means that the brain works to learn something new, okay, to understand. Then the backpropagation algorithm was introduced to realize such activity in computers using a perceptron, this one. Okay. Then now we have the deep learning method or algorithm to much more work human-like and this is the third boom of the artificial intelligence these days. Okay, and okay, this maybe do you have interest in the history of the artificial intelligence? Maybe no. Maybe no. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and okay, maybe that's fine. Okay, we have, for the development of the artificial intelligence, we have about 80 years history. It is rather new comparing with the mathematics or physics. For mathematics or physics, they have a history of 300 years, right? But the artificial intelligence has a history of about 80 years, together with computers. Okay? These days, artificial intelligence has been effectively used in your daily life, especially for the recognition of the environment or human face. And sometimes the AI is installed in automatic driving cars these days to drive, to move in a real situation. Maybe not in a very heavy traffic jam situation, but a much simple one. But it works. It works. Okay. For example, okay. I will show you some difficulty why the deep learning is necessary for computers. The picture. Okay, suppose that there is a picture like this. You see, maybe this one. Yeah, display. Okay, as you know, this display consists of pixels, right? Dots with colors. Okay, each color has 3 colors, right? Red, green, blue. So any color can be expressed by the combination of red, green, blue. We call this RGB, red, green, blue, right? And then the TV display consists of the RGB, light with dots. Then each dot has 3 colors, RGB component, and then the number of the pixel dots are 1920. in the horizontally and 1080 vertically. You see, okay. The total number of dots, okay, are like this. Okay, this is the information given by one picture. Okay, this one. Okay, this one. About 50 megabits. This is a great number. I mean, this is a great number. Okay. Then, okay, this is a one picture. As you see, the video or moving picture or TV. Okay. Do you know how many frames in 1 second you have? 30 frames. Yes. One second. So the picture changes 30 times in 1 second in the TV or video. Okay, so for 1 second moving picture consists of the information of 1.5 gigabits. Giga is a unit for the information, like a mobile phone, memories, and something. Memories. Yeah, this is the amount of the information to express this one. This 1 second moving picture. Then the possible variation of 1 second moving picture is this one. Yeah, 2 to 1.5 giga. Yeah, this is uncountable number. Okay, I mean 1 second video is able to present this variation. You mean pretty great, because it is said that number of atoms in the universe is said about 10 to 80. Only this one. In the universe, all the universe, there are only 10 to 80 atoms. Wow. This variation is much greater than the number of atoms in the universe. Wow. So you need a computer, right? And also AI works to understand these variations of pictures pretty effectively, right? Yeah, machine learning works so that these days the AI works to recognize a face, someone's face in a picture very quickly, and also in a autopilot cars, the AI is able to recognize some the traffic light or someone crossing the street or any. So such complex information can be recognized instantly by using AIs these days, thanks to the deep learning. Okay, then this I show you the comparison with computer and the human brain. Okay, here. Oh, we don't have much time. Okay. Okay, the computers. No, human brain. Okay. Firstly, human brain. The number of neurons, neurons is about 100 billion. Okay, and then the neurons have synapses. Then synapses are connecting with each other. And then number of the synapses are said about 30 trillion. Okay. On the other hand, computers in a conventional computer, you have some gigabytes in RAM, 32 gigabytes for RAM, and also you have 2 terabytes of SSD or memory. You see. As you see, the scale of computer memory and the human brain neurons are almost the same. Wow, it's incredible these days. And the size of the neuron is 10 to minus 6, and the element size of memories are 10 to minus 9. It is smaller than human synapses. And the energy consumption of human brain is about 25 watts. On the other hand, the computer consumes about several tens of watts. They are very close with each other. But in the case of human, whatever you think very seriously using the brain, your body temperature is kept 36 something, right? Never be hot. But computers, if you let the computer calculate very heavily, it produces heat, right? It is getting hot. This means that the calculation generates waste heat to be radiated. So this means that these powers are only partly given to the calculation. Then mostly it is radiated or dissolved in the air. So the energy consumption of computer is not very good efficient comparing with the human or other creatures, other insects or creatures. Wow, not good if you consider the environment. So the computer structure these days is not suitably made. So we are waiting for new invention of different from computers so that you use energy efficiently like human brain. Okay, then the other part, okay, these parts are different with each other. Okay, the processing speed of brain is up to several tens hertz. This means that the brain activity is about several tens times per second. On the other hand, computer processing speed is gigahertz, is made by gigahertz, 10 to 9, much faster than brain. Yeah. These are the different parts. So the human brain and the computer processing has very different structures. So if you invent brand new calculation machine, you may be able to change the world for the calculation. Okay. Right. This is what the researchers are expecting for the young people. Okay. This is what Okay. Then these are how the deep learning or machine learning is realized. Maybe I skip it. Okay. These are the structures of for the deep learning or machine learning. These structures are constructed in a computer so that the input information is translated layer by layer. Then the algorithm outputs something. Okay. In the case of human face recognition, like a mobile phone, okay, maybe when you log in a computer or a mobile phone, you face the display so that the system is able to recognize your face, so that you will log in, right? This means that the computer input your face picture, then output is who you are. So this means that the deep learning works to have some relation between input picture and the result. Okay, this is called a function. Okay, a function. So mathematically, the deep learning or machine learning works as a function. Then this function is automatically generated by the calculation. This calculation is introduced as deep learning by Jeffrey Hinton 2006. Okay, and these days, this deep learning algorithm is effectively used in all over the world to recognize your face, and also you may use ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT to recognize your voice and then answer. Yeah. The ChatGPT or GPT-4 is greatly based on the deep learning. Okay, the neural network is a simplified model of neurons. This is a neuron, brain. Okay, and then this is a computational simplified model introduced by McCulloch and Pitts about 80 years ago. Then it has been developed into a computational model like this. Okay, yeah, like this. Okay, I skip it. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Like this. Okay, the calculation in computer is made like. Okay, I skip them like this. Okay, maybe like this. Okay, these calculations are made for the learning of the functions to translate input information into output, like voice and words, face picture and who this is, something like this. Any relation. Okay. This is the deep learning. Okay, for detail, maybe you will study in a university. Okay, and I show you some applications of AIs. These days, many applications have been introduced in your daily life to work. Okay, for example, cameras in street. I'm not sure what is the situation in Thailand, but in China, for example, China is an AI country, and in China, all over the world, uncountable number of cameras are situated in the street, and then all the people are recognized. Chinese people are recognized in real time who you are, and this guy who is situated or walking anywhere. Then criminals can be swiftly caught by the police in China. This is the situation. Yeah, and also in Japan these days, of course, in some companies, this system is installed so that the workers can be understood or recognized by the servers. Okay. And yes, and also ChatGPT and some voice recognitions are running in a smartphones and smart devices, and yeah, many of them like this. And also these days in the airport, the identification, traveler identification is automatically made by the camera these days. On the street, yeah, the camera works to recognize people, and also the cameras are situated in cars for the security, and also in the near future you will have an autopilot system for automatic driving. And also deep learning works for image analysis, especially in the medical image analysis. It's actively studied in research institute all over the world, and also I'm working for that, so that the automatic medical diagnosis is made by the deep learning using cameras. You see, you can the medical imaging are made by many methods, like X-ray and camera, stomach camera, and any and the brain imaging. So once you get the image by camera, then deep learning works to automatically recognize some tumors of cancers or safe tumors or something. The deep learning is able to recognize what is good, what is bad, like this. And also for welfare houses for aged people, these days many cameras are situated so that the aged people fall down in such warehouses automatically. Yeah, and also the telesurgery system is also being developed great actively like this. Okay, yeah. then there are variety of ways that you can apply deep learning or machine learning so that you will so that such systems are effectively working in your daily life. Okay, and if you have interest, I recommend you to select the Department of Informatics or Department of maybe Mechanical Engineering, so that you will work for AIs and computer science. Yes. And okay, then I have, how many minutes do we have? 30 minutes. Okay, so in 30 minutes, I will introduce my research activity in my laboratory. Okay, I belong to the Department of Physics. My expertise is robots. And robot with the physical properties. So in my laboratory, I have a laboratory in Waseda University, and I have 3 research groups in my laboratory. First is to develop new sensors and actuators based on the new physical properties. I show you. Okay, let's see. Okay, like this. This is a tactile display. Tactile is a touch tactile display, so that the tactile sensation is presented by this graph, so that you feel something is moving or walking on my palm. Then different sensation is presented with the interaction with this CG, I mean penguin. Okay, like this. Okay, and this one is maybe you don't know, maybe you haven't studied, but the capillary wave is a surface tension. Okay. What do I explain? Surface tension is how do I explain? Okay, in a bottle. Okay. You have water here. Okay, then there is an interface between the air and the water liquid. Then in the interface of air and water, there is a surface tension generated by the water against the air. Then this surface has some tension called surface tension, but this tension changes according to some physical force given from the air. We try to use this surface tension phenomena to how do I explain? Yeah. You don't know the Fourier transform, maybe no. Okay. Do I explain? Okay, sound. Is anybody play music? Oh, that's good. Okay, okay, musical notes, or I mean a pitch, has the information of the vibrating frequency of the air, right? And each note has specific frequencies. Frequency is the number of the vibration. For example, 100 hertz means that the air pressure changes 100 times per second. This means, and then musical note is related to this air pressure change. For example, C3, okay, third range of the C has a frequency of 138, right? Hertz, right? 138 hertz. Okay. Then I try to extract this frequency in real time using the surface tension with my student. Okay. Then, okay, this is the result. Okay, by radiating acoustic signal into the surface tension, prepare the surface tension on the water, then together with the lighting in some condition, then the surface tension changes in accordance with the different frequencies. Okay, this is the result. You see, as you see, E2, C2, A2, you see changes. This means the musical note. Then you see, together with the number, the note number, the pattern changes. Right? This pattern changes is generated by the change of the surface tension, which is called capillary wave. Capillary wave. Maybe capillary wave. Maybe you will study in college maybe in a chemistry, yeah, chemistry in college. Not in high school. But this is the phenomenon. Some phenomena, chemical phenomena, physical phenomena, and it is called capillary wave. So we used this phenomena to extract the musical note in real time, and this is the result. As you see, the musical note is instantly recognized by the use of the capillary wave like this. Okay, and also this one is a new actuator to move like a heartbeat like this by giving some physical signal, so that this membrane, it is called it is made of a silicone material with some tension. Then it moves like this. Yeah, like a heartbeat. Okay, and also, okay, these are the chemical robots group. And the chemical robot means the robot that is driven by the chemical reaction. Almost all the robots works with the supply of electricity, right? Because electricity is directly changed into the energy very easily. So, for example, motors work with the supply of electric energy, right? And yes, and electric cars work and runs with the electricity, right? And in this manner, almost all the robots or motors are working with the supply of electric energy. But what I am thinking is that we try to obtain a power, some energy from a chemical reaction, because chemical reaction changes the energy state in a material, right? You study maybe yeah, in a chemistry, right? So in a chemical reaction, before the reaction and before and after the reaction, of course some reaction occurs, but before and after you have energy changed, right? So we try to extract to obtain energy from this reaction. Then in this case, we pay attention to the Marangoni convection, convection in a droplet. You see, okay, in oil, you put water, then the water drop becomes sphere, then it moves randomly, right? In oil, right? Why? How you think of that? Why? Water droplet moves, in oil. Or vice versa, water in oil. In water, you drop oil. Then sphere-shaped droplet moves randomly. Why? It is difficult. It is difficult. Yeah. This random motion is generated by also the surface tension. Surface tension, right? Then the surface tension gives some change of the state inside the droplet. Then if you observe the inside of the droplet, you will see something is moving. This is very interesting. Something is moving. Then this moving is called Marangoni convection. I mean, convection is generated inside the droplet. Then what we have tried to do is to control this convection in some way so that the droplet moves under the control, not randomly. And this is the result. Okay, you see, okay, the droplet is situated here. Then this one moves from like this. It's straight. It's straight moving. Yeah. This is what we have developed. The droplet dropped in this area does not move randomly, but it moves from left to right, controlled by the physical condition. This is firstly realized by my laboratory. And also, okay, yes, I see. Yes, you see. Something is moving inside. Like this one. This one. This is Marangoni convection. Usually, the Marangoni convection occurs randomly. So you cannot predict the motion of the droplet. It moves randomly. But by giving some, constraints, I mean, this boomerang shape constraints, then the Marangoni convection is made like this, according to the shape of the boomerang. Then for this one, this one moves from here to here like this direction. This is what we have developed. Then by giving this shape, this droplet moves from here to here to this direction. Then also we try to change this shape, boomerang shape, into like this to this. Then we can adaptively control this motion. Not only this one, but also for this one, it moves like this. Then this one moves like this. So the droplet is controlled adaptively by manipulating this shape. This is what we have world firstly developed. Okay, and also this one, you see, this is not an inchworm. No, this is a polymer. We apply this polymer with the BZ reaction. BZ reaction, Belows-Zapotinsky reaction. We gave to this polymer. Okay, I mean chemical reaction occurs in this polymer. Then it changes shape like this. So that this polymer, it is not a creature, it is a polymer, but it moves like this. And also this one, we install a special actuator in this polymer. It is a physical actuator. Then it moves like an inchworm robot. And also, this is a fish robot. See, the robot moves very flexibly, not a very hard robot, but flexibly. Yeah, like this. We also developed this fish robot. And these days, we try to apply this robot into the control of the group of, you see, I don't know the English word, the group of, you see a fish, small fish with a group moves like this, with a group, right, like this. We try to apply this robot into the leader of the group of the fish, so that the fisherman is able to catch the group of robot all together with this one. We let this robot to be a leader. This is I'm working with a professor in a fishery department, and we try to apply it. We try to make this into for the fisherman, for the effective fishing. Right? And okay, how do you think of the 4-dimension? 4-dimension. Maybe you are living in a 3-dimension, but mathematically we can define a 4-dimensional space, but not the time. Okay, the 4-dimension is, in a 3-dimension we have x-axis, y-axis, z-axis, and in the 4-dimension we have one more axis, all perpendicular to each axis. It is called 4-dimensional space. You cannot see, but it exists mathematically. Okay, you are living in a 3D space, and you watch TV. TV is 2-dimension because there are only 2 dimensions, right? You watch TV, and you can guess what occurs inside. You can estimate 3-dimensional, 3-dimensional space from 2 dimensions. In this manner, you are living in a 3-dimension. So we expect that you can guess the phenomena of 4-dimensional space. This is what we are working. So here we define a 4-dimensional object in a 4D space. You do not understand. But by projecting 4-dimensional object into 3-dimensional space, then we let a user, human user, to observe the 3-dimensional projected 4-dimensional space, and we try to let the guy understand the 4-dimensional space. This is also a project. Then yes, okay, we make some 3 calculations like this. Okay, no, yeah, mathematical calculations to project 4-dimensional object into 3-dimensional space. Okay, and then make a 3-dimensional computer graphics to let it see like this. Okay, then how do I? I have 10 minutes or? Okay, yes, okay. The new actuator, okay. Do you know shape memory alloy? Oh, you don't know, but you should know. Shape memory alloy is an alloy that remembers its shape. For example, it is used for teeth modification. For the teeth modification, you put some wires. The wire is made of a shape memory alloy, and it memorizes the shape of the shape of the arrangement of the teeth as you wish. Then you put it. Then the inner mouth is kept in a temperature like 30 some degree. Then okay, in a environmental temperature it is lower, so you can change the shape. But once you put it in your mouth, the shape is kept in a preliminary remember the shape. So the wire is used to what for the modification of the arrangement of the teeth. And also this wire is used for female braids. Okay, if you wash the braids in a lower temperature, the shape is random. But once you wear it, it has a temperature of it has a body temperature. Then the shape is the wire shape returns to the remembered shape. So in this manner, the shape memory alloys are used very effectively in your daily life. But the problem is that shape memory alloys changes its shape by the heat. And the heat conducts very slowly. In physics, it is called the heat conduction is governed by the heat conduction equation, which is dependent on time. This means that the heat conduction is very slow, not very fast. It is not possible to change, for example, the temperature is this one. You cannot change this temperature instantly to 0 degrees. No, because you need to remove heat slowly. It is not possible, right, to make it in a cold or boil, right, because the temperature conduction is very slow. But I try to make this conduction very fast. Okay, usually the shape memory alloy moves, okay, like this, okay, like this. It takes 2 to 3 seconds like this to move. Like this, 2 to 3 seconds. And then this is the hot water. Then you put the spring into hot water, it shrinks. But it takes about 2 to 3 seconds. Very slow. But in my research, I try to make it in 1,000 times a second. Very fast. And it was successful. I have invented it to move very fastly. Okay. I show you, okay, like this. It moves. You see. Oh, you see. Okay. It moves much faster than the one, and also it moves like very. Okay. Yeah, it moves. The wire is situated here, and you cannot see because it is small. Then it is extended into the longer one. Okay, you see. It moves like this. In this part, the wire moves. And then you see. Okay. And also the wire moves up to 1,000 times per second. This means that by giving this vibration to this wire, then this vibration, this motion can be detected electrically. Okay. This is, and also we realized it by giving tension, then the resistance changes like this. So this means that this shape memory alloy works to make a vibration, and simultaneously it is able to use to sense this small motion, to sense the different textures like this of any texture. And so far we have these are the phenomena, physical phenomena that you will study in a physics department in a college. Okay. And we have developed a tactile display and tactile sensor. Okay, I don't have much time, so okay, these are the results. Let's see. Okay, with a tactile pen, okay, the the tactile displays are situated here. Then by stroking in a display, and you will feel the different textures of the inside the computers, like this. And also this is a tactile mouse, so that you feel the object inside the computer, like this. And also tactile glove. Okay, and this is the demonstration that you already saw. Okay, this one. Okay. Oh, it is. Oh, no, it's, okay, the penguin is walking. Okay. Also, by moving his hand, it jumps. Okay, like this, and the jumping sensation is felt on the graph. Then you shift it, then the penguin slips, and then slipping sensation is given, like this. In this manner, different sensation is given to the graph, like this. And also, okay, the actuator is moving like this, and we put this actuator into the grip. Okay, maybe not, maybe which one? Okay, yeah, in the grip. So that okay, this guy is able to control this robot. Then here the camera is situated. Then the camera records the floor picture, which is shown here. Then the sensation of the floor is simultaneously given back to the user in the grip. The robot, the user is able to move the robot in a distance place. Then the robot moves. Then it sends the picture that it sees. Then the sensation is simultaneously sensed by the grip. Okay. And okay, no, maybe okay, and okay, the fish robot. This is a robot. See, like this. Okay, this robot, and maybe I have okay, the bigger one. Okay, this is a fish, real fish shaped robot. The firstly, it swims very slowly like this, very slowly. And then the okay, next one. Okay, maybe okay, see, faster. Okay, faster moving and much faster, maybe much faster, like this. Okay. Okay. Yes, the robot is able to swim in a different way, like this, in a like a real fish. Okay. Okay. Much faster. Yes. And also another student is now developing a stingray robot to swim like this. No, not only this one, but also this one in the water. Okay, yes. Yeah, this one, yes. Yes, this is like this stingray ray, stingray motion. Okay, the fin is controlled in water like this. And this is an inchworm robot that walk like this. And also this material able to self-heal. I mean, once we cut this one, then it find okay, we can cut it. Then the robot randomly moves to find another pair and then contact it. Then in 24 hours, it is become one robot to move again, like a real, creature. Yes, like this. Okay. Walk. Yeah, like this. What? Why it doesn't move? Okay, like this. And then one day it becomes one. Okay, and okay. No. Okay. Yeah, the droplet randomly moving like this, right? It's not controlled, but okay, that's some equation. Random motion of the random motion is described in an equation like this. It is random. By considering some chemical reaction, this one, then we could control the maybe this one, the motion droplet. Okay, see, it moves straight from the left to right like this. By considering some conditions of the tension, surface tension, under Marangoni convection. Maybe, okay, yes, Marangoni convection. You see, with this one, this direction, this convection is called Marangoni convection. Then we consider the equations called Navier-Stokes and Navier-Stokes equation and the diffusion equation. Maybe you will study this. And for typhoon, okay, you see a weather forecast, right? Especially in the course of the typhoon, the weather forecast has difficulty to precisely predict the course of the typhoon, right? It is because the air motion is governed by the Navier-Stokes equation. It is described like this, but it has the chaotic, maybe chaos. Chaos is a physical phenomena that cannot be predicted by mathematics. So, and the chaos is a phenomena that has a great dependence on the initial condition. So the time development is governed by the initial condition. The chaos phenomena is greatly dependent on the initial condition. With the very small difference in the initial condition, the chaos develops like this, very differently. So it is mathematically developed, but it cannot be predicted due to the uncertainty of the nonlinear effect of this equation. This is a very interesting equation. And as you know, as you may know, if you can obtain the mathematical solution of Navier-Stokes equation, you will get $1 million, because it is the Navier-Stokes equation is one of the 10 millennium problems presented by the American Mathematics Association. So it is called the millennium problem. Yeah, and it is not yet solved mathematically. So we can make it in a computer simulation, and we try to apply this physical phenomena into the control of the droplet, and it was successful. Okay, and it moves like this. Okay, yeah. Okay. The last one. Okay, this is the last topic. Okay, this is the last one is the application of the AI, especially deep learning. Okay, in this project, I am working with the International Red Cross Committee, yes, to automatically find landmines and unexploded ordnance, okay, buried in land. Okay, it is a very big problem. So what we are doing is to use drone and thermal camera, because the landmines have different physical property of the heat radiation. So, and the heat radiation of the landmines are different from the normal land or grasses and something more. So by using a thermal camera to detect heat radiations, then you see we have different colors in the thermal pictures. These are the object, then you have different colors. Then we try to extract automatically those objects using a thermal camera and a drone by flying over on the land or above the land. Then, okay, yeah, we apply deep learning like this. Okay, then so far we have successfully detected the landmines with different species, different kinds of landmines like this. Okay, yeah, this is the project. Okay, that's all. I'm sorry to have perhaps 5 minutes over. Yeah, that's all. Thank you very much. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Okay. If same field,
Yes. Yes.
what should be the best preparation for them to do things today? What should they focus in order to be able to study this field?
Firstly, you should properly select the university and the department. Okay, almost all the professors are presenting their research activities. And then maybe you will look for the proper professors in universities. And also, you should study the basic physics and mathematics, the knowledge of the physics. In my chemical robot studies, we use chemistry knowledge. So basic knowledge of chemistry, physics, and mathematics are very important.
And with the knowledge of
Yes. I don't think so. Computer programming can be studied once you are assigned to a laboratory. In fact, most of the students in my laboratory do not have any knowledge of the programming when they are assigned. But yes, in 1-2 months, they are mostly able to make a program by themselves. So you do not need to prepare for that. Instead, you should have good knowledge and skills of mathematics and physics, I think. Yeah, because computer programming is a kind of a training, right? And yeah, so I don't think you need to worry about it, in my experience.
มีใครมีคำถามเพิ่มเติมไหมครับได้เลย
From what I understand is you are not only a professor, you are
I mean, maybe professors are researchers. Yes, researchers are not professors, but university professors are engaging in research activities because university professors are running their research laboratories. Yes, mostly. Yeah, this might be the same in Chulalongkorn University or Mahidol University and any. The university professors have their own research labs. So they are doing research activities as researchers.
That means the researcher in Japan.
Yeah.
Of the research.
Basically, not these days. So professors are always trying to get budgets, not only government, but also, let's see, companies to work together as a joint research project. I'm working like that with companies. Yes. So yeah, especially these days, the Japanese the government, not only Japan but also US and any countries, governments are not very tolerant to giving budget to universities. Instead, professors are advised to get budget from companies, mostly these days. Yes. So I'm always thinking about the budget and writing a proposal to be given to the government, of course, and also companies to work together. Yes.
ครับใครมีคำถามอะไรเพิ่มเติม